Hi folks! We are really excited to share with you the top 5 products of Amazon. So now we are going to discover the top 5 best laptops of 2020. Here is the mentioned latest update description along with the contemporary prices of these products. So don't forget to pick up the descriptions mentioned below. If you are interested to reach more interesting videos, so subscribe my channel and click the bell icon to see the most interesting videos on your screen. Moreover, if you want detailed information regarding prices and product, check out the links mentioned in the descriptions. Laptops are considering as a secondary need of the contemporary world, either you are students, professionals, housewives or so on. Because laptops are the paradigm example of innovative portable devices, however the upgradation are increased with the time being. There is no need for any kind of debate for usage of laptops in workstation. Everyone knows that laptops are necessary for doing anything for your work, either you are doing recoding, maintain, storing and etc. You must need portable devices like laptops. The markets have full of variety of laptops in different price range and it's really confusing to decide that what should we buy and what shouldn't we buy. For saving your time and help them to decide it, we brought a range of laptops in most prime quality with the affordable prices. Based on the market research we could successfully able to find and presenting the finest laptops with the high quality features. Number 1 is Dell XPS 13 laptop. Dell's latest XPS 13 it features a sturdy build and a nearly bezel-free 1610 panel. The display is what you'll likely notice first. It has a 91.5% screen-to-body ratio with a bottom bezel of just 4.6 mm. You can configure the XPS with a 1920 by 1200 pixel or 4K display, but the lower resolution model should be adequate for anyone who's not doing creative work. It delivers up to 500 nits of brightness, plenty for working in a bright room or even outdoors, and accurate, vivid colors. It'll also give you significantly better battery life, in addition to the lower cost. You can customize a number of other specs. The current base model has a Core i5-1035G1, 8GB RAM, a 256GB SSD, and a 1920 by 1200 non-touch display. There's allegedly a model with a Core i3 and 4GB RAM floating around, but it's not currently listed on Dell's website. You should avoid it if you see it. We recommend this base model to anyone who just wants to browse. If you plan on gaming or creative work, it's worth upgrading for more storage and RAM. The Ice Lake processor features Intel's new Iris Plus integrated graphics, which delivered exceptional performance for an integrated GPU. You'll still want a discrete graphics card for serious gaming, but you'll have no problem running lighter fare like Overwatch and Rocket League. On those games, it delivers comparable performance to some lower-tier graphics cards, such as Nvidia's MX150 that came in older versions of the Razer Blade Stealth. For best price and more details, click on the link mentioned above. Number 2 is HP Envy X360 laptop. The HP Envy X360 2020 is the best budget laptop you can buy, and compact build, chic convertible design, and excellent performance. Part of what makes the Envy so great is that HP has ported over a number of elements from its excellent 2019 flagship, the Spectre X360, including the thin and light chassis, and nearly bezel-free display with an 88% screen-to-body ratio. The touchscreen, which supports HP's MPP 2.0 pen, is bright and looks great. You can choose a 300 nit, 400 nit, or 1000 nit panel. And HP has added a row of convenient hotkeys to the keyboard, including kill switches for the microphone and webcam. But the most exciting feature is inside. The new Envy X360 is powered by AMD's Ryzen 4000 series. The Ryzen 5 4500U in my model did an outstanding job with a fairly heavy load of multitasking. And AMD's integrated Radeon graphics delivered good gaming performance comparable to what you'd expect from a lower-powered discrete GPU. For best price and more details, click on the link mentioned above. Number 3 is MacBook Air. The MacBook Air is the best option for most people who prefer the Apple ecosystem. The Air comes with 10th gen Intel processors, though in a lower power variation than the XPS 13, a sharp Retina display, and a new scissor switch keyboard. The base configuration, including a Core i3, 8GB RAM, and 256GB storage, comes in under $1,000, but we recommend that you go for, at minimum, the upgraded model with a Core i5 processor. MacBook keyboards have been almost universally maligned for the past few years. But the 2020 Air inherited the new and improved keyboard from the latest 16-inch MacBook Pro, which brings back the inverted T, arrow layout and keys with 1mm of travel. There's no touch bar, but that's a controversial feature already, and most users should be fine with the standard top row and function keys. It does retain the Touch ID fingerprint scanner for easy logins and payment authentication. You can configure the Air with 3 different Y-series chips, maxing out at a 1.2 GHz quad-core Core i7. We had no problem with the 1.1 GHz Core i5, though. It handled Chrome, Slack, Zoom, and Lightroom just fine, and had single-threaded Geekbench scores in line with those of the 16-inch MacBook Pro. Despite those downsides, though, the MacBook Air will serve as a competent and reliable device for most users. It has the excellent design, display, performance, and, finally, keyboard that we expect from Apple. Power users who need the Pro probably know who they are. Everyone else should be just fine with the Air. For best price and more details, click on the link mentioned above. Number 4 is Asus Rog Zephyrus G14. The Asus Rog Zephyrus G14 is an astonishingly powerful gaming laptop for a low price relative to other notebooks with comparable hardware. It pairs AMD's new Ryzen 9 4900HS with an NVIDIA RTX 2060 Max-Q GPU and a 120Hz display, and it can run demanding games at their highest settings without a problem. It's also quite light for such a powerful laptop, weighing just over 3.5 pounds. Its battery life is also impressive for a gaming rig. We got almost 9 hours of multitasking. But you don't need to be a gamer to appreciate the Zephyrus G14. It's also a great notebook for business and everyday multitasking with a unique retro design. Plus, the keyboard and touchpad are exceptional and quiet enough not to bother office mates. The Asus Rog Zephyrus G14 is an astonishingly powerful gaming laptop. Its AMD Ryzen 9 processor and RTX 2060 Max-Q can push powerful, smooth graphics performance in games with its 120Hz refresh rate display, while also being surprisingly efficient for other tasks. For best price and more details, click on the link mentioned above. Number 5 is MacBook Pro laptop. The 16-inch MacBook Pro is the best Apple laptop for power users. Apple dealt with the biggest complaints that people have historically had about MacBook Pros, and if you can stomach the price, there's not a lot else to complain about. Most importantly, the keyboard is good again. The keys have a full millimeter of travel, and while the typing experience isn't exceptional, it's a world away from the maligned butterfly keyboard of MacBooks past. It's fairly quiet, too. This MacBook also features the best sound you'll find on a laptop. Apple has crammed 3 speakers into each side, including 2 woofers. The result is balanced audio with audible bass and great stereo separation. For those who need a laptop that can crank through editing video, working with multiple audio tracks, or processing large batches of photos, the 16-inch MacBook Pro is the king of the hill. For best price and more details, click on the link mentioned above. Here are the best laptops for professional and students which you can grab it right now. On the behalf of research, we recommended you to buy Dell XPS 13. Comparatively, this is perfect choice of professionals and students for their work requirements. Don't forget to subscribe our channel and click on the bell icon for best experience.